Hi everyone, welcome to PrepFusion. So this question was asked in your GATE 2022 examination, which is based on basic semiconductor physics in the topic of semiconductor under non-equilibrium, or you can call it continuity equation. Okay. In the examination, they asked only this question: the magnitude of current density because of the excess electrons at x equals to plus minus 2 ln. So answer was 0.59 milliampere per centimeter square, but I made it a MSQ. Okay, I made MSQ. So here there is a very high chance of doing the error. So wherever I have seen the solution is absolutely wrong, and I will prove it here. That's why I made this question as MSQ. The solution is wrong, but answer is correct. Somehow the answer got matched because they got lucky. That's the bottom line. So let's see. First, we will see the wrong solution. Then we will see what is wrong in that, and then we will make the correct solution. Okay. So let's get started. So what is given? P type semiconductor is there, and this is the photo generation rate is given. That means this is your generation rate. This is the generation rate they have given, and this is the recombination rate that they have given. So generation rate and recombination rate are given. And what all other things are given? Excess minority carrier concentration is 0 at x equals to plus minus 2 ln. What does that mean? What will be minority carrier concentration? That will be electrons. So excess minority carrier concentration at x equals to plus minus 2 ln is equals to 0. Okay. Conditions are mentioned. Steady state is mentioned in this question. Somewhere steady state was mentioned for sure. Right? Low level. Steady state is mentioned. Okay, steady state is mentioned. So all the analysis we are doing at the steady state. That means the number of excess carriers are not changing with respect to the time. They have reached to their maximum value. Diffusion length is given, that is 10 to the power minus 4 centimeter. And charge is given, that we already know. And the profile of a photo generation rate and recombination rate is also given. Okay. So now what people did, like, we can do the analysis between 0 to ln and ln to 2 ln, because between 0 to ln the recombination rate is same and generation rate is same. Then between ln to 2 ln, ln to 2 ln, this is different recombination rate and this is different generation rate. So we will do the analysis between two regions. So let's get started. First, I will write down what we need to find. They are asking the magnitude of current density. Here electric field is also 0, right? Under 0 electric field. So there will be, if electric field is 0, what does that mean? That means there will be no drift current. So drift current is 0. What does that mean? Only diffusion current will be there in the action. So only diffusion current I need to find. So what will be my diffusion current? Diffusion current, because of the minority carrier concentration, which will be holes. That would be equals to Q dn dnx by dx. And because of excess carrier concentration I need to find. So here what I will write down? Delta nx. Because my excess carrier concentration I am assuming as delta nx. Okay, my excess carrier concentration, excess electrons which are generated because of the light, which are generated because of the illumination. So my excess electrons are delta nx, which I am assuming. Now between 0 to 2 ln, what do you see? What people did? So here I am doing, this is what I need to find. I need to find it at plus minus 2 ln. So Q into dn at x equals to 2 ln. Okay, the profile is symmetric. So whatever you get at 2 ln, that same thing you will get at minus 2 ln as well. Profile is symmetric, no? Like whatever the generation and recombination is there from 0 to 2 ln, the same is there between 0 to minus 2 ln. So I will just find at 2 ln and then my job will be done. So what people did, like if I just take the region between 0 to ln. So if I take the value of x between 0 to ln, so what I can see, the recombination rate is given as 10 to the power 20 e to the power minus x by ln, because I am taking the positive value of x. So 10 to the power 20 e to the power x by ln. So this I am doing the wrong solution. Okay, wrong solution. Just keep your eye here. So for recombination rate we have studied a formula: minority excess carrier concentration divided by the lifetime. So minority excess carrier concentration is delta nx divided by the lifetime, that is 2n. So from here delta nx you find out, that is 10 to the power 20 2n e to the power minus x by ln. So what I need to find, let's see this option. What they are asking, excess minority carrier concentration at x equals to 0. That means delta nx I have find out, that is 10 to the power 20 e to the power 2n e to the power x by ln. So if I need to find it out at 0, what I will do, I will put 0 here. So e to the power 0 will be 1. So 10 to the power 20 tau n. What is tau? We know that there is a relation, diffusion length is dn tau n. So your ln square will be equals to dn tau n. So your tau n would be ln square by dn. So here you can put that. So you would say that, sir, delta n 0 at x equals to 0, basically this value delta n naught is coming out to be 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn. 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn. You will click on this, and that is absolutely wrong. Wrong. Where we went wrong? Why it is wrong? Here you went wrong. R equals to delta nx by tau n. What did I tell you? When this formula is applicable. In the lecture I told you when this formula is applicable. This formula is applicable only when tau n is uniform. It should not be a function of space. Did they mention anywhere about tau n? Did they mention anywhere about the lifetime? Did they say that lifetime is uniform? That means it is not a function of x. Lifetime could be a function of x, no? Nowhere it is mentioned that lifetime is not a function of x. It could be a function of x. So how can you apply this formula? This formula is applicable only when tau n value is not a function of x. It is uniform and constant. Till this date in the GATE examination, apart from this question, in every single question tau n value is mentioned. Some 10 to the power 4, 10 to the power minus 4 microsecond, 10 to the power 3 microsecond, whatever it is mentioned, some uniform value was mentioned. Some value in the second without the function of x was mentioned. Then r was given, tau n was given, so you would multiply and then you would find out delta nx. But here they did not even discuss about tau n. So you cannot say that lifetime is uniform. You don't even know. So can you apply this equation? No, you cannot apply this equation. And there you go, here they went wrong. And that's why this answer is also coming wrong. What I usually have seen is that people would do 0 to ln, then they will do this analysis, and between ln to 2ln they will apply continuity equation. What I will ask between ln to 2ln, what I am saying, between ln to 2ln, why don't you apply this formula? Between ln to 2ln, if I apply this formula, what will happen? Between ln to 2ln, if my x is between ln to 2ln, what I am saying, I will apply this particular formula. Recombination rate is equals to excess minority carrier concentration divided by tau n. What is the recombination rate between ln to 2ln? That is 0. Recombination rate between ln to 2ln is 0. What does that mean? That means delta nx should be 0. What does that mean? That first, sir, you are getting the exponential profile. First you are getting, from here if I find out this delta nx, from here if I find out this delta nx, which is absolutely wrong, but if I assume that this is correct, so first, sir, you are getting exponential profile. That means first, sir, your nx is reducing like this, just as you reach at ln, after that delta nx is becoming 0. After that delta nx is becoming 0. So between ln to 2ln, delta nx should be equals to 0. Now what is the slope here? What is the slope of excess carrier concentration at 2ln? What is the slope? Slope is 0. So here you will put 0. So your answer should be equal to 0. Right? But what they have done, just to match the answer, that between 0 to 2ln you are applying this formula, recombination rate. But between ln to 2ln they are applying continuity equation. Luckily what happened there was, this tau n will be cancelled out. In the final expression, this tau n will be cancelled out. The whole error is because of this tau n. So it will be luckily cancelled out and you got the answer. But the reality is neither here nor here you can apply this formula. You have to go by continuity equation. So this I told you every time, that every time you need to notice the lifetime. If your lifetime is not constant, if your lifetime is not uniform, that means if it is not a function of x, then only you can apply this formula. But if it is a function of x, or you don't know, or you cannot comment, then you have to go to continuity equation. So now we need to solve the continuity equation, and then we will get to know that actually our carrier concentration at n equals to 0 is coming out to be whatever the answer you got previously divided by 2. So if you had solved by this particular analysis, then luckily you would have got the correct answer, but there would be a lot of doubt that, sir, why you did not apply this here? Why I cannot apply r equals to 0 and this formula here? Because here as well, in this region as well, I don't know what is my tau n. What is my lifetime? So from ln to 2ln as well, I cannot comment about the lifetime. So again, I cannot apply this formula, right? So if you are applying this formula, that means you are doing it wrong. Luckily, you got the correct answer. Let's do the correct solution, and the mathematics of the correct solution is very interesting. Okay, very interesting. The mathematics will be interesting between 0 to ln. After that, it will become very easy. Okay, if I had solved using this formula, no, the way they have solved, so I would use zero mathematics. Using zero mathematics also, I can find out this answer, but that would be wrong. Between ln to 2ln, do you really think that I need to apply any continuity equation? Between ln to 2ln, what is happening? Recombination rate is 0, generation rate is 0, and already this thing is 0. Why so? Because steady state is given. If steady state is given, then this thing is already 0, no? So what is left? Only this thing is left, right? So what that would be equals to? That would also be equals to 0, because what is your continuity equation? Your continuity equation is dn by dt 1 by q dj by dx plus generation rate minus recombination rate. So this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. So dj by dx is equals to 0. When it is possible? When nx is linear. If your nx is linear, then differentiation of it would be constant, and differentiation of constant would be 0. What I mean to say is that if your d by dx jx is equals to 0, what does that mean? That your jx is constant? Say yes or no. If jx is constant, what does that mean? That means your diffusion current is constant. And when diffusion current could be constant? What is the formula of diffusion current? Q into dn d by dx delta nx. This you need constant, this is already constant, you need this to be constant. And when d by dx delta nx could be constant? When nx is linear. So nx has to be linear. So what I could have done is that, sir, this graph is there which is exponential, and after that, sir, decay would be linear. So if I just find out the value of carrier concentration at ln, then my job will be done, because I know that at 2 ln the concentration is actually becoming 0. If I find out the value of concentration at ln, then after that my job will be done. No, because at 2 ln the concentration is becoming 0. That means I would know the slope. If I know this particular value, let's just say this value is alpha. So can I tell the slope of this line? Yes. What that would be? Alpha divided by, what is this length? Ln, and this length is 2 ln. So alpha divided by ln, and minus sign, because this is the negative slope. So I have already known the slope. So if I know the slope, I will put it here, then I can simply calculate the answer. And from here I can find out the value of delta nx at ln. So simply I will put ln here. So what I will get? 10 to the power 20 to 1 e to the power minus 1. So this is the value at ln. Now I need the slope. So this is the value, this alpha value that I put, that is the value at ln. Then if I need the slope, what I will do? I will just simply divide by ln. Although what I am telling is that is wrong, but I am saying that in second region as well, if you are applying a continuity equation, that means you are just making the problem complex. Just by using your brain, you could have reduced the calculation. Although this is absolutely wrong. Whatever that we are doing here, that is absolutely wrong. Okay, and now we will start the correct solution. So first 13 to 15 minutes I just spent just to tell you that whatever that you have studied, if you have previously studied this solution, then make the corrections now. Okay, and the mathematics between 0 to ln, that will be brilliant. Like, you will have to use some very good knowledge here. So let's get started and let's analyze it with the correct solution. So now only thing that I am left with, I have to apply continuity equation. Okay, so I have to apply continuity equation. So even if I am taking 0 to ln, I have to apply continuity equation. So what is your continuity equation? We are talking about minority carrier concentration, which are our electrons. So dn by dt would be equals to 1 by q djnx by dx plus generation rate minus recombination rate. Here generation rate is a function of x, so I will write down generation rate minus recombination rate. And since you are working at steady state, so this is gone. Okay, so what do you get? 1 by q. What is the value of jnx? Jnx will simply be equals to Jnx, here drift current is 0. Drift current is 0. So your total current would be equals to diffusion current only, right? And that would be equals to Q into Dn. That would be equals to Q into Dn into d by dx of excess carrier concentration. D by dx of excess carrier concentration. What that would be? Excess carrier concentration would be delta Nx. Okay. So 1 by Q into Dn. What I am putting? I am putting this value, because Q into Dn is constant. So that is coming outside. Now basically I hope you are able to understand what we are doing. 1 by Q d by dx. I am putting the value of Jnx. What is the value of Jnx? That is Q into Dn d by dx of delta Nx plus generation rate minus recombination rate. I hope you have understood what I have done. Okay. So now Q into Dn is a constant part that will come outward. So d square by dx square delta Nx generation rate minus recombination rate. What is generation rate? 10 to the power 20. And what is recombination rate? 10 to the power 20 e to the power minus x by ln, and that is equals to 0. So what I can see here, Q and Q will get cancelled out. Dn I can throw on the other side. Delta Nx is given as 10 to the power 20 generation rate minus recombination rate. Sorry guys. 10 to the power 20 e to the power minus x by ln minus 1 divided by Dn. Look, Q to Q got cancelled out. Dn, what I have done is that I have taken this part this side. So 10 to the power 20 e to the power minus x by ln, that would be plus and this will be minus. So this is what I will be getting, and Dn I have just put downward. All good. Now what I need to do? I need to do the integration on both of the side. So if I do the integration on both of the side, what I am getting? This is what I am getting. 10 to the power 20. What will be the integration of this one? That would be e to the power minus x by ln multiply with ln minus x plus constant. So this is the value of dnx divided by dx you are getting. Differentiation of excess carrier concentration with respect to x, this is what you are getting. Now you can see that generation and recombination profile are symmetric. What I am saying, generation rate and recombination rate profile are symmetric. What does that mean? That means Nx will also be symmetric, no? Delta Nx, that will also be symmetric only. Why so? Like whatever the carriers are being generated at the same rate, carriers are at the, basically whatever that is happening between 0 to 2 ln, the same thing is happening between 0 to minus 2 ln as well. At the same rate generation is done, and at a different rate recombination is done, and the similar thing is happening between 0 to minus 2 ln as well. So delta Nx profile will also be this delta Nx profile will also be symmetric, or you can call it will be even. For any even function which is differentiable, you let me know what will be the value for this particular thing. You let me know what this will be equivalent to. Let's just say there is a function f, there is a function fx which is even. There is a function fx which is even. Okay, and I calculate the differentiation with respect to x at x equals to 0. What will be the answer I will get? Cosinusoid. What will be the differentiation at x equals to 0? 0. Take more example, any example you want to take. Let's make the, someone will say that sir I will make the waveform like this. Now sir, what is the differentiation at x equals to 0? Sir, it is not even differentiable. It is not even differentiable at x equals to 0, because when you go at 0 plus the slope is positive, and when you go at 0 minus the slope is negative. So it is not even differentiable, but I am getting some answer. That means my delta nx is differentiable. So I need to consider only differentiable function. So any function you take, what will be the differentiation? 0. Any even function you take, differentiation at x equals to 0 will be equals to 0 only. Are you able to understand this point? And why is that so? Because differentiation of even function will be odd. Differentiation of a even function will be odd. What is the what is the differentiation of cosinusoid? Sinusoid, right? Differentiation of cosinusoid is sinusoid, and sinusoid is odd function. So differentiation of even function will be odd, and every odd function at 0, every odd function at x equals to 0 will be 0 only. So enough points I have given. You just need to understand that if your function is even, then the differentiation with respect to x would be equals to 0. Do you understand this point? So first boundary condition I have got. What boundary condition I have got? That value of this particular function at x equals to 0 is 0. So this is equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, what I will do, I will put x equals to 0. From equation 1 and 2, I will put x equals to 0 here. So if I put x equals to 0 here, what I am getting? 10 to the power 20 divided by dn minus ln plus c, minus ln plus c should be equals to 0. So value of c is coming out to be ln. Value of c is coming out to be ln. So now what do you see? This thing I have got 10 to the power 20 by dn minus ln e to the power minus x by ln minus x plus ln. So this is the value that I am getting. Now let's try to plot the profile of delta nx. This is the differentiation of delta nx you have got between 0 to ln. Between 0 to ln, this is the differentiation that you have got. Okay. Now you are trying to plot delta nx, not the slope. I know that it will be symmetric, so a very rough diagram I am making. I am not sure how the waveform will go. I am just thinking that it is going like this, because delta nx expression I haven't got. I have just got the d by dx delta nx expression till ln, right? Now after ln, what do I know? After ln, what do I know? That when you reach at 2 ln, the whole carrier concentration is going to be 0. And one thing also I know is that between ln to 2 ln, between ln to 2 ln, your recombination rate is equals to generation rate, and since it is steady state, so this is equals to 0. What does that mean? That means, sir, this thing is equals to 0. And what does that mean? What is jnx, not jpx, sorry, jnx? How this came? Because of the continuity equation. Now differentiation of jnx is equals to 0. What does that mean? That means nx profile will be linear. This I have already proved. Again let me prove. What is jnx? That is q into dn into this thing, delta nx. Here I should put delta nx. Delta nx profile will be linear, right? So if this differentiation is equals to 0, that means this has to be constant. Jnx has to be constant. This is already constant. This is already constant. Now if you want this to be constant, what does that mean? That means delta nx has to be linear, right? Because let's just say there is a linear function 3x plus 2. What is the differentiation of this? 3, a constant value. But if it was 3x square, then what will be the differentiation? 6x, which is not possible. So by using your intuition without using any mathematics, I have said that it will be linear only. Say yes or no? Okay, it will be linear only. Now just let me know one thing. Just let me know very simple thing. Whatever the slope that you are getting at 2 ln, whatever the slope that you are getting at 2 ln, the same slope you will get at ln as well. Say yes or no. If I need to find the value of d by dx delta nx at 2ln, that would be equals to d by dx delta nx at ln as well, because the linear graph is there, no? Can I find the value of d by dx delta nx at ln? Yes, because this is going between 0 to ln, no? So in this equation, if I put x equals to in this equation, if I put x equals to ln, then I will be able to get this value, and that will be equals to this value. Basically, this graph is continuous, no? This graph is continuous. So whatever the slope that you are getting at ln, it's not that it is breaking at ln. If the graph was breaking at ln, then you would have said that, sir, if the graph is breaking at ln, then I cannot comment that whatever the slope you get at 2 ln, the same slope you will get at ln. Then I cannot comment. But it will not break because delta nx value cannot go to infinity. This is continuous. So whatever the slope you get at ln, that same slope you will get at 2 ln. Right? And the value of slope at ln you can get from this particular expression. So what I mean to say is that what I would do, sir, d by dx delta nx at x equals to ln, that would be equals to what? 10 to the power 20 divided by dn minus ln e to the power minus 1 minus ln will get cancel out, minus ln plus ln. So what you are getting, 10 to the power 20 ln by dn e to the power minus 1. So this is the value of slope you are getting at x equals to ln. The same value you will be getting at x equals to 2 ln as well. So what you are having? You are having the slope of excess carrier concentration with respect to x at 2 ln. What you actually needed? This is what I need to find. This is my target. This was my target. So what I actually needed to find? I needed to find the value of current at plus minus 2 ln. What that would be equals to? Sir, q into dn d by dx delta nx at x equals to plus minus 2 ln. 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Value of dn is not mentioned. Yeah. And this is the slope that we are getting, 10 to the power 20 . So dn to dn is getting cancelled. 1.6 by e 10 to the power minus 19, 10 to the power 20. What is the value of ln? Ln value is 10 to the power minus 4 centimeter. Everything is going in centimeter. So you solve this and you will get the answer. So 1.6 divided by e, then 10 to the power minus 3 you are having. So 1.6 divided by e, that will be the answer. E is 2.7. So if I just needed to solve the gate question, no, then I could have done in this manner, 0.588 milliampere per centimeter square. So if I just needed to find out this answer, no, then it should have been done in this particular manner that I have solved. This was absolutely wrong. Luckily you got the answer. Just to prove that this is wrong, I had to make these two options as well, because according to them this would be the answer, right? According to these guys who are solving like this would be the answer, because what they would do, tau n will be replaced with, or that I have already done, I guess. Right? So now what is our target? I have to find out the value of delta nx, right? This I have already got. this expression I have got. But from this expression, I need to find out the value of delta nx, no? Then only I will be able to comment that what will be the value of excess carrier concentration at x equals to 0. So I need to find out the expression of excess carrier concentration. So let's find out the expression of excess carrier concentration. So what I need to do, I am doing the second part now. So I will just copy whatever that I have already find out. That is minus ln minus 10 to the power 20 ln by dn minus 10 to the power 20 ln by dn e to the power minus x by ln e to the power minus x by ln minus 10 to the power 20 x by dn minus 10 to the power 20 x by dn plus 10 to the power 20 ln by dn. Now again I will have to differentiate. So if I differentiate, what I will get? So ln square it would be, and this negative sign would become positive, right? E to the power minus x by ln is being integrated, so ln would go upside, ln square it would become, and this will become a positive sign. 20 x square by 2 dn plus 10 to the power 20 ln dn x plus another constant, that is t. Your constant will also come. Now I need to find the value of this constant. How would I find? Pause the video and think about it. How would you find it? Did you think about it? Very tough to think. To be very honest, it took me a lot of time to think that how will I find out the value of this d. Best thing of this particular question is finding out the value of d. How will you find it out? What do you know? Can you let me know what will be the concentration at ln? Can you let me know the value of delta nx at x equals to ln? Yes sir, I can surely let you know. Why? Because I know the slope. I know this slope. What is this slope? This slope is equivalent to, this slope is 10 to the power 20 ln by dn e to the power minus 1. So let's do it here. This is your ln, this is your 2 ln, and this slope I already know. This slope I have find out 10 to the power 20 ln by dn e to the power minus 1. 10 to the power 20 ln by dn e to the power minus 1. So can you let me know what will be this value? This value is already 0, so what will be this value? This slope is actually negative, and this value is 0, so what will be this value? Very simple thing, no? Very simple thing, right? You can find it out. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is equals to this value, right? So let's just say this value is delta nx at x equals to ln. Although this value will be this value only, which is pretty simple, but still let's find out. Delta nx at x equals to ln minus delta nx at x equals to 2 ln would be divided by ln minus 2 ln would be equals to this slope. This value is 0. This value will be equals to minus ln, and here this minus sign is already there. So what answer you will get? Delta nx value at x equals to ln. The answer that you will be getting is 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn e to the power minus 1. Not very tough to think, like very basic mathematics. That's why I am not explaining it much. I hope this much mathematics you already know. At x equals to ln, what I am doing is that if this slope I know, that means if I cover a distance of ln, then this much I am reducing. So where I would have started from? 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn e to the power minus 1 divided by ln would give me this slope. Yes, it is giving me this slope. So this value is not very tough to find. Delta nx value at x equals to ln. This value we have find out, right? And now using this value, I will put in this equation. So very smartly, just think about the professor who has framed this question. We are solving and we are finding so much of difficulties, but just think about the professor who has thought this problem. Like huge respect to that professor. I surely want to learn EDC from him just by looking at this question. I'm not sure who framed it, but just think about it, like how he would have thought. Although we disrespected that thought if we solve by this method, which is absolutely wrong, doesn't make any sense. A lot of counter questions are there. Actual beauty, he would have solved it in this manner, but he could have framed it a better problem if he had made MSQ like this, right? Then it would have been a better problem. But in MSQ, there is very high chance that you can blindly guess any answer. Like what if some guy would have put AD without a zero effort, he would have got +2 marks. But in integer type, you cannot put the blind answer, right? So that might be the reason he only asked the photogenerated current. He would not have thought that people will be applying this formula and they will get the answer. Like from this formula only, you apply the same thing after that, you will get the answer. Okay, what I am saying, you apply this formula and you will get the same answer, luckily. But actual beauty is this. Okay, so a delta nx value at x equals to ln we have find out. Now just I will put here and I will get the value of d. So what I can see, let's call it equation 3 and let's call it equation 4. So from equation 3 and 4, what I can see, delta nx value at x equals to ln is equivalent to 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn e to the power -1 I have put in this manner. If I put ln, what do I get? 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn e, because here if I put ln, the same thing I will be getting, minus 10 to the power 20 x square by 2 dn. In place of x I am putting ln, and here also you put ln 20 ln square by dn plus d is equals to 0. Oh, sorry, not 0, sorry guys, that would be equals to 10 to the power 20 ln square dn by e. This constant I should not have put as d because d is already dn now. So let's put it somewhat else. Let's put it as alpha. So this constant is alpha. Okay, so this and this is getting cancelled out, and value of alpha is coming out to be minus 10 to the power 20 ln square by 2 dn. This is the value of alpha you are getting. Okay, and since this is the value of alpha, now you can find out the expression of delta nx. So delta nx expression you are getting is 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn e to the power minus x by ln. So according to a lot of people or every single people, whoever have given the solution, this was the answer, right? In place of ln square by dn, they have simply put 2n. So according to them, this was the expression of delta nx between 0 to ln, which is absolutely wrong. This is not the complete expression. This is the complete expression. This is the complete beauty of this equation. 10 to the power 20 divided by 2 dn x square plus 10 to the power 20 ln by dn into x minus 10 to the power 20 ln square by 2 dn. And please don't like take the offense that sir, why you are talking about like this about the other professors, other teachers. I never ever talk about like this for other teachers, but there are some teachers who will act as if they are the god, and they will just think that other people are just needless, they just copy their content, this that, they will just keep on talking about them. Okay, and regarding me, they talk a lot, like they talk what kind of words they use, I will not say. So they should get some reality check that you need to learn a lot now. Okay, that's why I am saying that you act as if you are a god, you know this subject, that subject, we are teaching for 10 years, for 12 years. Where is your experience in solving these problems? Hardly 1 or 2 good question would come, no, in the examination. Hardly 1 or 2, and you mess up like this. And it's been 4 years since that question have come. Until this point, they haven't realized that if I am applying that formula between 0 to ln, then if I apply the same formula between ln to ln, the things are getting wrong. Till this point, they are not realizing it. And they talk about experience, this thing, that thing. Okay, you go to my channel. Till this point in GATE 121, this question has come in OPAM. That was based on differentiator. People say dy dx, sorry, dy dt minus 1 by rc, somewhat like this relation they write down. Absolutely wrong. This is not the analysis of differentiator. You type down GATE 121 differentiator question, PrepFusion Himanshu Agrawal, you will see the real analysis there. In 2024 also some good question came from OPAM only. You see the real analysis of that. In GATE 2018 there was a good question in a combination in a sequential circuit that that was having an answer of like you need to design, that was based on FSM, but that was actually based on sequence generation. So you need to generate the sequence. Okay, so how many flops will be required? So that was the question. 5 flops will be required. Traffic light problem. Okay, very famous. So you see the analysis of those problems, then you will realize that what is the level of content here, what is the reason why I left my job and came here. Okay, although I should not be much hampered about these people, because I know they will always talk about, they will always talk about needless thing. They will never ever focus on improving. There was one more question like in GATE 200 2000, I don't know, 2010 I guess. So this question itself was wrong. Okay, itself was wrong, and I made the solution. Like whenever I made the solution, I just said that the right solution I am giving, and just I am doing my job. But needlessly you try to pull your leg, then I will also have to reply no. I will never start anything. Like I will never start talking about other one. Whatever that you are doing, you are absolutely great, and if it is required, I share your content as well. Okay, I recommend your content to other people as well if it is required. But you need to build up. You need to build up a decent mentality at least. So this was the question. There I said that this question is wrong. I proved it. I simulated it as well. I gave the simulation result as well. And then he gave the solution things like in their live classes talking about that this guy, these guys don't know anything, this or that. And now I see their notes, they have changed the question because they have realized that they have done something wrong. So surely you have realized here, then you should realize here as well. Okay, this integrator problem. There are questions in EMFT as well. There are questions in digital electronics as well. Till this date, all the questions are solved wrong. And every single question I will pick up and give the correct solution with the correct explanation. That's my sure guarantee for this particular field. If I stay in this field for more than 5 years, every single question that has been asked in the GATE examination will be solved correctly. Even if the IITs have messed up, that thing also I will point out. And I will do it not for one subject, two subject, for all 10 subjects. Every single topic of electronics for GATE examination. And I will do it, and I will do it in the best perfect manner that no one has ever done. You call it arrogance, you call it overconfidence, you call it whatever you can call, but this is my confidence, and if I am saying something, I will do it. Okay, so you keep on talking. You will always keep on talking in your live classes. I only once or twice I reply, and I reply with the concept, and this is the concept, and this is the thing, that this is the expression of delta nx. Did you ever think of it? Did you ever think in this direction? Okay, so yeah, I wasted your time, but all fine. Now I need to find out the value of delta nx at x equals to 0. The main point is I should not be much bothered about their comments, but I don't know कैसे मतलब false hope में जी रहे हैं. hope तो नहीं करना चाहिए, false sense में जी रहे हैं कि मतलब हम तो पता नहीं क्या ही कर दिया. थोड़ा सा सवाल इधर उधर होता है मतलब गेट एग्जाम में, और बस सिग्नल का एक सवाल आया था बढ़िया इधर उधर होके, सैम्पलिंग वाला, जिसमें सैम्पलिंग वेवफॉर्म को शिफ्ट किया था और सिग्नल वैसा ही था, दे दिया उनका आंसर. ना किसी ने सोल्यूशन दिया. इतने लोगों की टीम होती है, इतने सारे लोग होते हैं, 10-12 लोग मिलके 2-3 सवाल आते हैं जो ठीक आते हैं एग्जाम में, उनमें भी गड़बड़ हो जाती है सोल्यूशन में. इधर वो देते ही नहीं है, इधर दे डोंट इवन डिस्कस इट, एंड इफ दे डिस्कस I don't know what kind of legendary legends, gods, goat, don't know what kind of words they use for themselves. I don't know if they don't have the reality check or not. I have my reality check. I need to learn a lot of new things, and I have that reality check. If I'm teaching EDC, let's just say this subject I'm teaching, so I'm watching the content of 5 GATE educators. I'm studying Neiman, and I'm referring to 2 NPTEL lectures. So these 5 GATE educators, Neiman, and 2 NPTEL lectures. After that, I'm framing my content, and then I'm coming here. Sir, why these GATE educators? Sir, they are your competitor. You are copying from them. No, I'm learning. Who knows, one educator would have taught one good thing. I can learn from him, and it is a good thing. I will appreciate it, and I will also see that what they are actually teaching. Major source of learning will be this, but I need to check here as well. No, that what they are teaching, I need to teach better than them. So these are my competitor. Always you will look at your competitor, and this should be the way. I don't know why people will take it on ego. You should always watch the content of your competitor. Surely you should watch it, because your target would be that at least I need to teach better than him. And this I follow in all the subjects. This is just about the EDC. Same goes for communication. Same goes for EMFT. EMFT complete playlist is available on YouTube. You watch the content once. Like what kind of visualization I given. The subject that is considered as mathematics. With zero mathematics, we are doing that subject. With zero mathematics. EMFT. Analog, network analysis. Next year I will be taking control and mathematics as well. You see the signal system. Like signal system, they consider it as a mathematics. I gave it the flow of electronics. That signal system is electronics. Without signal system, there is no electronics. In signal system, we have discussed the concept of control system, network analysis, analog electronics, digital electronics as well. Like everything we have discussed in signal system. Every single thing we have discussed. Fourier transform, Fourier series, that how they came into action. So that kind of content if we are providing, that means if I say my content is unique, if I say my content is something that has never been delivered in this gate field, then I mean it. Okay, and I will keep on making it. Although it's not reaching much of the people, although it is reaching decent enough people, more than decent enough people, and when it reaches the larger audience, people will realize what kind of depth is there on this particular platform. Okay, yeah, again got distracted. So at 0 you need to find out, since this is on YouTube and I am not wasting time in between the question. In the last I am wasting the time, because just you need to put the value of 0 here. If you put x equals to 0 here, what you will get? 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn. This term will be gone, this term will be gone. So what you are left with? 10 to the power 20 ln square by dn minus 10 to the power 20 ln square by 2 dn. So what will be the answer? 10 to the power 20 ln square by 2 dn. Okay, so that will be the answer. So if we go back to the question, then this will be the answer. Okay, this is also wrong. So A and D are correct. Well and good. So this was a very good question. I wanted to discuss it. I hope you enjoyed it. Right from the 0 you see there was huge mathematics. Although if I had solved by using this one, then I could have solved it in 3 lines only. Right, delta nx. I would put ln here, then I would get the value of slope, and if I have the value of slope, then I will just put it here. My answer is done. Okay, and sir, you wrote the gate 122 examination. Did you get it correct in the examination hall? Absolutely not. It is practically impossible to get this question correct in the examination hall. No one can get this question correct in the examination hall. Okay, no one. So practically impossible to get it correct. Like even if you solve by this, then also you will have to think of it, right? Here also thoughts are required. Because when this question came, actually no one gave the solution. Now people will be claiming that I was the first one to give the solution, this thing, that thing. But I remember I was the aspirant, no? I was the aspirant. So till the date of answer key, no one gave the solution. I exactly remember the date. On 21st Feb answer key was released. And on 21st Feb only the solution came. And that solution came in this manner, which was absolutely wrong. At that time I was just a student. I did not have this much of knowledge, but now I am an educator. Right? When you are learning a subject as a student, when you are learning a subject as an educator, both are complete different thing. When you learn as an educator, you refer to a lot of resources, you do every possible thing, and then you think on your own. And the resources that I mentioned, like those professors, IIT professor NPTEL, along with that there is one more resource, which is, who has written this? What do you think? ChatGPT, AI. So DeepSeek and ChatGPT. these two AI tools. I made a video as well that how you can use it as a teacher and as a student. Both can make efficient use of AI. So how efficiently you can use AI, that video also I have made on YouTube only. You can check out that video. Okay then, yeah, that's it. This is the end of this solution. Thank you very much. Happy learning. And if you want to enroll in full course of EDC, then you can go to our website, which is prepfusion.in. Their full course of EDC is just available in 899 rupees. Okay, you need to apply the promo code PREP. You apply this promo code PREP and you will get it in 899 rupees. Okay then, yeah, thank you very much. Happy